While a digitizing tablet isn't absolutely required for Sculptris, you really can't sculpt or paint naturally without one. If you have a tablet made by Wacom, there's a little setup that I like to do that makes it work more predictably in Sculptris and most any other program that I use. You can use most brands of tablets, of course, but since Wacom is the most common, these instructions are specifically directed towards Wacom tablet users. Let's go into the system preferences on the Mac. On a Windows computer, you'll want to go to the Control panel. Now let's find the Wacom tablet. The first setting I want to change is here in Mapping. I want to turn on Force Proportions. Now you'll notice a small change right here. My tablet is about the same proportions as the monitor, but not quite, so there's not really a big difference there. But if you're using a dual monitor setup, you might see a very big change. This makes it so that the ratio of the tablet used matches the ratio of the monitors that you're using. Now, if you had this setting off, and there was a big difference between the ratio of your tablet to the ratio of your monitors, you could run into problems. For example, if you draw a circle on the tablet, it would come out as an oval on your screen. So I always make sure that Force Proportions is turned on. Another thing that I want to change is here in the Pen menu, and I want to change what the buttons on the pen do. So for example, what I like to do is change the button that's farthest away from the tip of the pen, and instead of a double click, I like to change this to a right click. And then I like to change the button that's in the middle between the two furthest extremes into a middle click. This is just for my preference. It allows me to use the pen more like a mouse. So when we're done with this, we can go ahead and close that. And with these settings optimized, Sculptris should behave in a more predictable way with your tablet. Now we're ready to get into sculpting.